Okay, so this is going to be the 7 Deadly Sins tag, even though it's been done like 45,000 times before. But I figure I would do it because I haven't yet. Okay, so the first question is greed. What is your most expensive and least expensive book? My most expensive book in this apartment right now is probably this Shakespeare anthology. I think this was like $75. That's just for like one of my Shakespeare classes. But as far as the like actual like non-textbooks go, I don't really buy like collector's editions of books. I'm trying to think like to my dad's house, like the books on that bookshelf, and probably like Harry Potter 7, because I think like list price was like $35. But besides that, like I don't really buy collector's editions. And then my least expensive will probably have to be, I also, at my mom's house, I have like V.C. Andrew, very classy V.C. Andrew books that were probably like 50 cents at a used bookstore. Wrath. What author do you have a love-hate relationship with? Okay, hold on. Okay, if anyone has read the Anita Blake books by Laurel K. Hamilton, this is one of them. I have like 6 of them back there. This is probably her most ridiculous cover. Do you see that? There's this woman, this nude woman laying on a bed, and that's the cover. There's been too many in this series. I think this is like 26 or something. I'm not actually sure. It started out, the series started out really good. It was kind of a darker Sookie Stackhouse, because she's a vampire hunter, and it started out really good, the series, and 15 books later, which is the one I'm on right now, the main character, if you've read the series, you know what I'm talking about, but like, she has to have sex every 2 hours to stay alive, and it's really ridiculous because I keep reading them because I've gotten that far into the series, but they've gotten so ridiculous. Gluttony. What book have you deliciously devoured over and over with no shame whatsoever? I don't really reread books. The one book that I've reread is Wicked by Gregory Maguire, because I love that book. I love that author too. I've read parts of... I haven't reread Harry Potter 7 all the way through multiple times, but when the movie was coming out, I would like reread parts of it over and over again because, you know, the like post-Potter depression was setting in, and I had to, you know, read sections of it every day to maintain sanity. So I'd have to say Harry Potter 7, even though I haven't reread the whole thing through twice. I've reread parts of it so many times that I might as well have. Sloth. What book have you neglected reading due to laziness? I have a lot of classics. If any of you buy the Barnes & Noble classics books, I was really into buying those for some reason when I was in high school, and I just never read them. So at my dad's house, again, I have about 20 just classic books just sitting there unread. Jane Eyre is one of them that I've been meaning to read for a long time, but I haven't because it's so long. I have a ton of Jane Austen books. I think I have a box set with almost all of her books in them. So basically just classics that I just haven't read yet due to laziness. Not also laziness though. I am a student, so I like to tell myself that I am busy, even though I'm really not. My memory card decided to run out of space, so if I look like I'm at a different angle, that's probably why. Okay, I think I was at Pride. So what book do you talk about in order to sound like a very intellectual reader? And that would probably be Dante's Inferno. I read it when I was a sophomore in high school, and I thought I was so cool for reading epic poetry, and so much that I even wrote a research paper just talking about Dante's Inferno just because I could. It had nothing to do with the paper topic, but I somehow like assimilated Dante's Inferno into this research paper just to show my teacher I've read epic poetry. Okay, 6 is lust. What attributes do you find most attractive in male or female characters? I don't really read books and like think about characters in like a sexual way. Like some people get really into it, like some people really well, I mean, they write whole fan fictions about their character ships and all of that. I just read it more for the story and for like more from like a writing perspective. I don't know if anyone else reads like that, but like I don't really think of, oh, this character has this trait, oh, swoon. So I don't really know what to answer for that question. Okay, number 7 is envy. What book would you most like to receive as a gift? After I was rudely interrupted by my father, I think I was at envy. What book would you most like to receive as a gift? And I don't really ask for books for Christmas anymore or anything of the sort. But I remember, again, when I was in high school, again, because I was really into buying classics, not actually reading them, but just buying them. And Barnes & Noble came out with this classics set. It was like 750 books. I mean, it was pretty big on Barnes & Noble's site, if anyone remembers that. I don't know if they're still selling it. But I was so adamant about getting that 750, I think it was 750 book classics set, and eventually I came to my senses and realized that I would never actually read all of those. But I mean, besides that, I don't really have a like book that I would want to receive at the present moment. Maybe that will change. Okay, so that is the 7 deadly books. 7 deadly books. Okay, this is the 7 deadly sins tag. Again, everyone else has kind of done this, and I'm not going to have a very big viewership on this new channel, but if you see this and you would like to do it, feel free. I don't have a slogan or anything to end this video with, so I'm just going to say bye.